Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, yet again, Muggy, and I'm here to address an issue that no one has ever talked about ever in the history of YouTube, and I'm the only one to talk about it in existence. Danielle Cohn. For a long time, I never even considered looking into her because I was under the impression that she was just another one of those innocent child singers that a bunch of YouTubers make fun of for no real reason except, wow, look at how cringy this girl is, you guys, am I right? And yeah, channels that just talk about how epically cringe she is, that's a little stupid because she's 13. But herein lies the point. I did not realize the backstory behind who Danielle Cohn actually is. Sorry if you already know some of this information, I just figured out about all this because I didn't care until recently. She's another quote-unquote influencer that doesn't really do much but is famous for some reason. She posts pictures like this on her social media, and what she's doing on her channel is clearly not appropriate for someone her age. We got my boyfriend's parents react to my Fashion Nova outfits with a blurred out censor around her body. We also got our first, we are expecting part 1 out of 4, and our first time not clickbait, and this is back from when she was 12. So how is all this allowed to happen with nobody stopping it, and who is really behind the operation? Let's find out. So she originally blew up on Musical.ly by herself, but obviously she's expanded way beyond Musical.ly, and now her mother is behind the operation. Danielle's mother is kind of one of those beauty pageant moms, except worse, because she tried to exploit her daughter online for money, and it worked. People actually thought she was 15 for a while, because that's what she and her mother both said, and even then people were like, this is a bit weird, 15-year-olds should not be posting this stuff. During this time, the only things that were known about the father was what Danielle and her mother claimed. Eventually, he went to Facebook and made a statement saying he tried to solve this outside of the internet, but he couldn't, so he was taken to social media. He revealed her true age of 13 and the apparent lies coming from Danielle and her mother. The previous belief was that the father made the mom and Danielle go homeless at some point, which was untrue. The dad let Danielle's mother live with him rent-free even though they were no longer in a relationship, just so they could take care of Danielle. He also talks about how he's disgusted with these social media companies for not caring to check her age a long time ago and for still failing to do so. I don't really care too much about the companies like Musical.ly not verifying the age of every single person who signs up for their service. That should be up to the parents as well, and if someone's age comes into question, then that's different. Companies should look into it. The fact that Danielle has blown up into a massive internet celebrity putting inappropriate pictures on social media and dressing in provocative outfits. I mean, these companies have been well informed about the fact that she's 13 and doing this stuff, but they don't seem to care. Have the wrong opinion on Twitter? Banned. 13-year-old being sexually exploited by her mother for money? This is literally her Twitter banner, but Twitter does not give a frick. The main person to blame here, though, is Danielle's mother. She made the choice to lie about her daughter's age, and when the truth was revealed, she and Danielle kept insisting that she was actually 15 and that the father was a scumbag liar, even though her birth certificate has been revealed. Her mom has been behind all this stuff for a while, so her exploitation of Danielle goes all the way back to when she was 11. Danielle's mom has her date older boys so that she'll seem older. She actually has one ex-boyfriend named Mikey who was 17, and he thought Danielle was 15. Her mother got Danielle to lie about her age to a boyfriend so that she could get more money. He may have known she was 13 the whole time, I don't know, but if that's the case, then Mikey, bro, what are you doing? Well, guys, we tricked our entire fan base into thinking Danielle was pregnant and that I, a young adult pretty much, impregnated a literal child. But get this, the new guy that she's seemingly talking to is turning 19 pretty soon. If that's true, then Danielle's mom isn't the only one exploiting her, to be honest. I mean, it's illegal for them to even be having sex, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. In one video, she used the fact that she has a belly button piercing as proof of her age, saying that there's a big rule that you can't have your belly button pierced unless you're over 13. By big rule, do you mean law? Whose rule is this? I looked it up. So in California, minors can have a piercing as long as there's written consent from a parent. She had a spiel about recording her mom showing her birth certificate to the employees of the body mod shop for proof, but the thing is, if it was recorded, then where's the recording? But as I said, her grandmother posted her birth certificate, which is pretty much confirming it. What really confirmed it, though, was that she and her mom actually posted stuff that exposed themselves. Danielle uploaded a picture of a worker's permit that said she was 15, but it was discovered that you can order those online without having to show legal proof of your age. So obviously, if you're really 15, why not show something that's a legal document, such as, I don't know, your actual real birth certificate, if the other one was fake, as they claim. The biggest one, though, was that Danielle's mom actually had an old YouTube channel that people discovered. This video, uploaded in 2012, says, "My little 6-year-old daughter singing karaoke at the Yogi Bar campground." Wait a second! 6 years old, 2012, 6 years old, 2012. That means she's not 15. Not that I needed to keep trying to prove it was already obvious, but yeah. So even if they use the argument that, oh, the birth certificate was fake, they already exposed themselves by accident. Dude, even when she was 12, she uploaded videos trying on a Playboy bunny suit and shit. There's also this app called Danielle Cohn, which she and her mother now claim they were never associated with, but they were, where you'd post photos with the possibility that the superstar Danielle herself might even see it. But the app was full of grown men posting naked pictures all over it, trying to get Danielle to notice them, so that might be part of her fan base. Once people started talking about how egregious the app was, Danielle said it was made by her old manager and to uninstall it. It was probably her mom saying that on her Twitter account and not her, but you get the point. She said neither she or her mother approved of it, but for the app to have been made, the mom definitely signed off on it. The creation of the app itself is not a huge deal, but the content that people are posting on there shows that a huge number of the people who are looking at Danielle Cohn-related content are straight up pedos. I scrolled all the way to the beginning of her Instagram to see what age exactly this all started. I actually made it auto-scroll and left my computer for a few minutes waiting for it to get to the bottom because that's how many posts she has. But yeah, there are some innocent posts from when she was 10, and that's all good, I guess, but something about Danielle turning 11 made her mom go, "Yes, it's time." And then stuff like this started popping up, so yeah. This has been a thing since age 11 as far as I can tell. And for those of you who say, "Dude, Danielle is so cringe. She knows exactly what she's doing and her mother isn't exploiting her. She's just cringy." Look, it's not like Danielle is putting on some act and she's really miserable or anything. I'm sure she enjoys the fame and all that. The problem is, when you grow up in an environment where you think something's normal, you have a skewed perception until you get out of that environment. If Danielle turned 18 and then decided to start doing this on her own initiative, then okay, whatever. But the fact that her mom has been controlling her like this since before she even knew how to do pre-algebra, that's not really a choice Danielle ever made. This life is really all she knows, and she doesn't understand what's wrong about it. Obviously, she's aware that lying is wrong and everything, but she doesn't understand the full scope of what's been happening to her and what will continue to happen. By the way, how much money is she even getting out of this compared to her mom? Like, when she's an adult, is her mom gonna even give her any of the millions she's made? Anyway, there's not much we can do about getting through to Danielle's mother on this. She knows what she's doing is wrong, and obviously she knows what she's doing is wrong if she feels the need to lie about Danielle's age and get Danielle to lie as well. The mom is just too drowned out by the money to realize the morality of her choices and to turn Danielle's life around or whatever. So the only thing that can really be done is to, I guess, keep contacting the social media companies. I mean, they don't... My cat just meowed. So yeah, for the longest time, the social media companies don't really seem to care about the fact that Danielle's actually 13, but with this recent stuff going on and all of this proof coming out and the obvious lies coming from Danielle and her mother, yeah, I mean, hopefully some companies will decide, yeah, this is clearly not appropriate, but I think they might stay blinded by money bags. The outrage has not reached the news. The only thing that gets YouTube or Instagram or anybody to actually do anything is when the media starts going, "Wait a second, these don't seem like very safe platforms for your children anymore." Then the companies will be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, banned. We had no idea, honest, we didn't. Please don't be mad." I don't know, it's a tough situation because even if the companies do realize that it's wrong and ban or demonetize Danielle's content, Danielle may just grow up with a hatred for those haters online who got her taken down and ruined her whole career, you know? She definitely won't see it the way most people see it, but really the most important thing, I guess, is to just get her to eventually understand what's wrong about this. At this point, it seems like she's too far gone, but as she matures, she might slowly understand why the outrage is happening. Like, I'm sure she's thinking right now, like, she's loving the fame and success and all the clout, and her friends love her for the clout, and having clout as a teenager must be really amazing, to be honest, in some ways. But she definitely doesn't understand the really horrible aspect of what's happening to her, and that may just take something like her having to grow up and realize it on her own. I don't know.